Okay, the second screen that I'm going to show you is how to process the surgeries of a patient that comes to the hospital. If you saw my previous video, you can see that this area that is where you have to fill out all the patient data is the same as the one before, and in fact the same HTML code is being used. Um, the only difference here is that the service data is a little more complicated. Now, not only comes into play the company to which the patient is affiliated, but also the procedures that are covered by that company. There are several procedures here, so you can pick them from a list that is stored on the MySQL database. And the other components that play a role here are a percentage that can be applied to both the surgeon fee and the helper fee, and a tri-state selector. The tri-state selector was made via JavaScript as well as the images in order to simulate it. Uh, when you click upon it, then whether the surgeon fee or the helper fee or both are shown. So those would be exactly the amounts that are going to be input into the operation and record. We have also two buttons here, one for adding more procedures. You can add as many procedures as you want. And the same thing goes here. You can pick both of them or neither of them or only one of them. And there's another option here. By hovering over this little eye icon here, you can see the detail of the record in question. What is the procedure that we are going to use, as well as the different numbers that apply to the rate and how that rate is being calculated. So much for the surgeon as well as for the helper. So the total is recalculated every time that we add, delete, or change a value that concerns the whole operation, and that's pretty much the way that it works. Now we are ready to save. We're going to save. Well, it says that he hasn't found some necessary information. This is also styled by CSS and is displayed by and validated by JavaScript code. Let's bring an existing record, an existing identification number, so that we can complete the operation. Again, this is brought via ajax. Now we're ready to save, and there you go. Now we have saved successfully the operation.